Hello, good afternoon. This is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Mondays, or Vintage Hot Wheel Mondays, should I say, this week. As I'm doing Hot Wheels, some older Hot Wheels again. Just because I wanted to. I just thought I'd have a break from Matchbox just for this week and then resume normal Vintage Matchbox Mondays episodes next week. I have got some Vintage Matchbox to show. I just fancied doing some Hot Wheels again. So we got about 4 pieces to look at, 2 new pieces to look at, and then obviously 2 existing variations of that, one of the pieces in particular. And like I said, I mentioned this in the previous video, got some relatively good news. The guy that I've been buying my Vintage Matchbox off for a long time now, like I might have mentioned before, he was thinking of selling his whole collection up and doing some different stuff, and now he's decided he's going to give it until after Christmas, into the new year, before he decides what he wants to do. So that means I can carry on buying my vintage stuff from there for the time being. So that's good news. But anyway, with that, we will get in and take a look at what it is I've got today. So, a couple more pieces, again, from my favourite vintage diecast shop. And like I said, I did do some older Hot Wheels castings the other week. These are all from about between 98 and 2000, 2003-ish. So we'll take a look at this one first, which it is, if I can get some zoom. Let's do it off camera. Hang on, bear with me. Hooligan, that's it. There we go. Hooligan. So anyway, let's just check the date before I rip it open. Getting ahead of myself, it is 2000, so about 2001, so it is coming on for 23 years old. And again, the same as last time with these older ones, metal body, metal base. I know lots of people like to keep these carded, but I am an opener, as I said before. Unless I'm getting rid of it, giving it away, selling it, not keeping it, it's not for me, then I open it. Pretty cool. I like green, so it is the classic green with the flames. There you go, Hot Wheels Hot Rods. I think that says Hot Rod Magazine on that, so similar from last time. That's a metal engine, which is always, I believe that's a metal engine, feels like it, which is always a nice touch. There's the base, so 2000 copyright on the bottom of that. So that is a cool start. So, and again, got some weight to it, so pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. So that's another one to the collection. Then we got this one as a particular favourite of mine. This is another one from them Tat Rods, and it is the Ford Vicky, or 1932. I like to do it the 1932 Ford Vicky, but they seem to do it Ford Vicky 1932. And this is another one of them Tat Rods, and again, I'm doing it again. Let's have a little look. It is from 2003, this particular one. Again, this is metal body, metal base, all that good stuff. And again, it's in like a jade metallic green, quite light, well, yeah, lighter green. And I must admit, I could take or leave all this type of stuff, and if it was modern cars, if these were modern Hot Wheels, I wouldn't probably buy them. They'd be a little bit too fussy for me, but I like hot rods. That's why I've been picking these up, and these are older castings, and they are, in my opinion, they are awesome because they have metal bodies and metal bases. So that is a cool piece. And again, there is the underneath, so this, so you can see it says there, I do believe it says 60. Get some zoom on, I can see 68, which it should do. Ford Vicky 32 Ford Vicky, and I'll zoom out again, and again let's try. Yeah, rolls lovely, so awesome. And that goes into the Ford Vicky collection. I have another one here which I got from a car boot sale, possibly beginning this year. A little bit less fussy tampos, black with flames. Can go wrong with black with flames. Again, exactly the same casting, probably from about the same era. It should probably just say 68 on the base, but I should imagine it is from the same sort of era. But again, awesome, and being in fact great roller, so that's pretty cool. And then I just thought, whilst I was at it showing that particular casting, I would show the original that I have. And I don't have many original RLC, actual facts. I'm trying to think, this is probably the only actual RLC I've got. You can see it's seen better days. A little bit flea bite-ish. Wheels are a bit on the bent side, but I don't want to restore this because it is still in fairly good condition, you know. I would like to try and at some point get some original Redline wheels, not copies, but I'd like to try and come across some better condition Redline wheels eventually, and maybe change the wheels and just straighten those axles out, because you can get the little tools now for Hot Wheels cars that straighten the axles out a little bit, and that'd be all I'd do to it. I don't want to clean it up or do anything to the paint, because even though the paint is flea bitten, it is still original. And I don't believe this is the very first. Well, this is from 68, I believe. So there you go, classic Ford Vicky 1968 copyright. It just says Mattel Inc. USA. But I know that there was an older one again. I think the suspension legs on the very first ones were they were actually hollowed out, so to speak. They weren't a solid casting, but they used to fail. So I know they did make them stronger, from what I can gather. But so there it is. So there's the original Redline, and like I said, if we zoom in a little bit, it doesn't sit too bad. It rolls. So that's the original. Let's zoom out a little bit more now. There is the new one from today, and there is the one from before, and we'll just stick that one in the back. So that is today's video. Short and sweet, but like I said, I just fancy doing some more on the older Hot Wheels. It's always a good chat. It's always good to show the original RLC, original Redline. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more Vintage Matchbox Mondays videos. I've got a good Wednesday showcase this week. I've got another awesome majorette piece to show that I picked up from the majorette I've been picking up recently, and I've got some modern Matchbox to show. So that'll be Wednesday showcase for this week. So that'll be a good episode. Don't want to miss it. And then obviously I am eventually going to get that Ford C900 finish off for Friday night custom. But with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.